this leads your bulletin this morning. Commuters have been left stranded this morning as taxi operators march on Pretoria.
That's right. Taxi associations and allies, in fact, are planning to petition Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula's office as well as to the presidency. In fact, they want to know why the R1.3 billion COVID-19 relief funding budgeted for taxi operators hasn't been paid out yet. Zikhona Tshona is our reporter on the ground for us, watching the story. Let's cross to her live from Boulders in Midrand. So, Zikhona, of course, no overstating the potential impact that the strike is likely to have. Give us an idea of what you're seeing now at the early hours of this morning.
Well, the one big issue that people have raised here is that they were not informed about the strike that is taking place today. They're saying that usually when there is protest action that taxi drivers are going to embark on, they're usually rather informed via the distribution of pamphlets or notices that are stuck up on taxis. But they're saying that this morning that there was no information that was distributed to them in as far as informing them about the protest action that is taking place today. So behind me are those commuters that are stranded by the strike, many of them arriving as early as 6 o'clock this morning, and they're saying that there is no alternative transport for them to get to work. So they have to stand here and wait and try and see if there will be any alternative transport. Here, there's only one taxi that is working. It's a taxi that's going to Kempton Park. But other people are going to Sandton as well as Alexandra Township, and they're saying that there is no alternative transport to take them down. I'm going to speak to some of those commuters here, Sisi. You've been standing here very early, complaining that you have not been informed about the protest today. What is your plan for the day ahead?
I don't know. I don't know.
And yesterday, what was the communication that was communicated to you about today's strike?
I not today get spent like
Thank you. And then you were saying that your employer is waiting for you, is expecting you at work today, but there is no transport.
And there's no transport to go. I don't know what's the alternative plan for me to get to work, because this is really upsetting. My livelihood is at stake here. You know what I mean? These people don't think for other people. Yes, ma'am. I'm very upset because now the children must eat. My children must eat, and yet they don't think for other people. I don't know why they're striking. Last night I watched the news. I never saw nothing that there's going to be a strike. So I'm really upset, man.
Thank you very much. What is concerning is, though, is that we did see two school learners, grade 7 learners, who are expected to be writing exams during this time, and they're saying they were not informed about the protest action. But the one girl did say to me that her mother is going to try and make a plan as to how she's going to get to school. So they did leave a short while ago. So that's very concerning. So the taxi rank, I'm going to ask my colleague to just turn to the taxi rank. Very empty. No taxis in sight. We are expecting taxi drivers to be marching to the union buildings as well as the Department of Transport in Pretoria to hand over memorandums to the presidency as well as the Minister of Transport so that they can relay their grievances and as far as their COVID-19 relief fund is concerned.
Thanks very much for giving us a picture of the situation where you're at, and that's in Boulders taxi rank in Midrand.